Graduates and guests, may we have your attention, please? Convocation is about to begin. If you have a mobile device or pager with you, please turn it off or silence it during the ceremony. Thank you for your attention and congratulations. If able, please rise.
We wish to acknowledge this land in which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We're also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their families and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. One of my most important roles as Chancellor is to serve as chair of convocation ceremonies, conferring degrees upon our graduates and celebrating their entry into the University of Toronto's distinguished alumni community, and I am deeply honored to do so today. In concilium, Universitatis Torontonatis Vocatis Sumus. Graduates, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissima cancelaria. Presento tibi hosca scholaches, ud admentator ad gradus varios. Testorque eos quod omnia quae. Statuta haquerant aptos, et idonios esse.
Ad perfectum hues provinciae, hues gemaginae patriae, et ad perfectum omnium notionum omnibus interis canentarum ego, ex autoritate mihi et tote universitate commissa, admitto vos ad gratos varios, quorum ora vobisto et petro quoque et omnia conficiatis munera quae ad illos gratos pertinent.
Please be seated. My name is Melanie Wooden, and it is my great privilege to serve as the University of Toronto's 17th president. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting Chancellor Wes Hall in conducting this convocation. This university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. For those in attendance who, like me, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars, that they may be admitted to the various degrees. And I bear witness that, as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." Much more significantly, from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees. And so, as my first order of business, I am delighted to salute you, the graduating classes of 2025 from the School of Graduate Studies, Faculty of Information, Ontario Institute of Studies and Education, Factor-Inwentash Faculty of Social Work. That's it. You're done. Warmest congratulations. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us here in historic Convocation Hall. Graduates, today the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance, and this milestone. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class, is joining an exceptional family of University of Toronto alumni. U of T has a global community of more than 700,000 alumni in 196 countries. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand the world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to the generations of dedicated and very talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So, to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student, and thank you for what you will do as members of Canada's largest, and I believe most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who have helped bring them to this special day. And I would ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a very rigorous round of applause. Let me continue with a request. One of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward to be recognized, individually to enthusiastic applause. You will then leave the stage using the ramp right on over here, exit out the door and around the hall. At that point, you will turn left and quietly re-enter the hall as your peers continue to be recognized. In that spirit, I encourage you to think of the very last person to be on the stage. I believe it will be Sammy Zhao. Could you please stand up, Sammy? So everyone, remember your classmate and return to your seat. Thank you for your understanding and assistance, and once more, warmest congratulations. My apologies. All the excitement, I sat down too early. It is now my privilege to introduce today's Convocation speaker, Maydianne Andrade. You can stand while I introduce you, because these are lovely words. University Professor Andrade is an award-winning biologist who is internationally recognized for her research on black widow spiders, exploring how ecology and evolution shape behavior and species diversity. Her groundbreaking work spans 4 continents and has earned honors from New Investigator Awards to career-long exemplar awards. She is an elected member of the American Academy of Arts and Science and a fellow of both the Animal Behavior Society and the Royal Canadian Geographic Society. She holds the rank of university professor, a distinction granted to only 2% of U of T faculty. Beyond research, she is a leader in equity and inclusion, co-founding the Black Research Network and the Canadian Black Scientists Network, and founding the Toronto Initiative Diversity and Excellence. Please welcome Maydianne Andrade to the podium.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction, President Wooden. Chancellor Hall, Dean Barker, Dean Walker, Dean Williams, Dean Mustafa, and other members of the podium party, I'm so honored to be here today. And I'm even more honored to be able to speak to you, the graduates of 2025, along with your family and friends. Graduates, I want to start by saying congratulations. I also want to thank your family and friends who provided the encouragement and support that made this moment possible. Completing a postgraduate program is exhilarating, but also demanding. And it's often marked by solitude and persistence. Today, I hope you reclaim the enthusiasm and community that brought you here, because this is both a joyful ending and an important beginning for each of you. I'd like to share some reflections on what your accomplishments represent, summarized for me in 3 words: pride, leadership, and humility. When I think about the significance of a graduate education, I'm reminded of my own early teaching experiences, particularly the day many years ago when I first walked into a class of 500 first-year biology undergraduates. I was nervous, I had a lot of material to cover, and I was eager to begin. But then I paused and I looked around, and the audience turned into individual faces: eager, uncertain, hopeful. So instead of launching into the slides, I said, for how many of you is this your first university class? And soon almost every hand in the room raised. And I realized that for each of them, this was the first minute of the first class on the first day of an experience that could change their lives. Maybe if you close your eyes for a moment, you can envision your own first day and the people and experiences that carried you from that day to this one. Standing in that classroom took me back to my own first year of university, and also to the moment, which for me was a discrete moment, when I knew I wanted to become a scientist. That realization came while I myself was a student in a first-year biology class, and it was sparked by a single professor. So suddenly I realized that this class could shape someone's path as powerfully as mine had been shaped. I realized that I had a rare opportunity and a responsibility to connect, to inspire, and to help others uncover their passions. My hope for each of you is that you find many such moments, times when your work touches others, when your expertise leads you to unexpected places, allowing you to teach, learn, support, create, lead, and have positive impacts that you can't really imagine from where you sit right now. To paraphrase James Baldwin, the purpose of education is to create a person with the ability to look at the world for themselves. And the paradox of education is that one begins to examine the society in which they are being educated. When we examine society, we see challenges everywhere: climate, conflict, inequity, misinformation. If you feel uncertain about the future, you're not alone. But uncertainty also shifts complacency and creates opportunity. What you've accomplished here is much more than a line on your resume or CV or a parchment on the wall. You've demonstrated your ability to engage deeply with the challenges of our time, to create new solutions and new knowledge, to curate, preserve, and make sense of our past and our present, to guide others through learning and self-awareness, fostering understanding and cooperation, and providing pathways to a future that transcends divisions, inequities, ignorance, or anger. You've marked yourselves as people capable of leadership. Leadership rooted in innovation, responsibility, courage, and empathy. So take a moment to feel pride in what you've done. It's easy to forget how rare your achievement is. We live in one of the most educated countries in the world. About 65% of Canadians have some form of tertiary education. But even here, only 12% hold a postgraduate degree or certification, and even a smaller fraction of those are from the University of Toronto. So to paraphrase Robert Frost, you have certainly chosen the less traveled path, and you've excelled. So how does this enable leadership and impact? For some, the link is clear, and your work likely has immediate applications. For others, perhaps less so. You might be among those who find satisfaction in exploring something few others study, and quietly wonder what leadership looks like in that context. I used to wonder the same thing. But looking back over 25 years since my PhD, I see that leadership takes many forms. I see it in formal roles, like leading the Canadian Black Scientists Network. But I also see it in the thousands of students I've taught whose perspectives shifted because of a question or a conversation. I see it in the undergrads who worked in my lab and took their experiences into diverse career paths. I see it in my graduate students who became researchers, teachers, and mentors themselves. And I see it in the moments when I've shared that I too was an immigrant, that my parents didn't have the chance to go to university, that I was one of the first in my family to earn an undergraduate degree and the first to gain a PhD. And I've seen tears well up, along with relief and determination, as students realize that the paths to which they aspire are possible for them too. So leadership can begin quietly, with connection, with honesty, with example. The path you've taken here has prepared you not just to use your technical expertise, but also to take on the kind of leadership that inspires trust and courage in others. So I urge you to see your accomplishments here as a platform, not as a ceiling. Choose to lead in your professions and in your communities. Lead to build understanding, to challenge assumptions, to create ripples of change, which together can become waves. And that brings me to humility. Graduates, you now join many of us as part of the 12%. You've earned it through hard work and intellect, but also through opportunity. Remember that there are others just as brilliant and driven who have not had the same access or support. Many of you already recognize this, not as a source of guilt, but as a call to action. I urge you to seek out and nurture talent wherever you find it. Because ultimately, the real value of a degree lies not only in what it allows you to do, but in how it allows you to shape your profession and our society through the human connections that will ultimately determine our collective progress. My wish for you is that you leave here empowered by your time at the university, aware and excited by your potential as a leader and an agent of change. We're proud of you. You have inspired us, and we can't wait to see how each of you, in your own way, creates the ripples that become the waves that will change our world. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Thelma Achea. Mariam Aslam. Daya Alderfer. Yetunde Morenike Banjo. Jyoti Bansal. Yvonne Sandy Bianco. Holly Pearl Boyne. Janice Jong. Jennifer Coulter. Cyril James John Cromwell Simmons. Paula V. Elias. Zhe An Feng. Ainsley Sky Goldman. Zhu Yun Huo. Maria Iliev. Nicole Enise Nash. Zara Jafarova. Dylan Johnson. Rachel Kalaba. Somaya Kamalu. Jasmine Leah Katz. Marianne Tiffany Kanjani. Shehzadi Khushal. Janine Knight Groff. Adam Kewen. Erica Nicole Larson. Eunice Jennifer Lee. Tariano Saidimu Lasancha. Kelsey Ann Lewis. Phelan Andrea Lim Lambie. Farhad Moyari. Tanitia Monroe. Kashoro Nyenyezi. Jenna Lee Olander. Rosalina Omar. Adriana Ortiz. Nicholas David Ostapchuk. Jasmine Pham. Valeria Rach. Jessica Richards. Donald Bruce Russell. Andre Gustavo Schultz. Wan Yangzi Shi. Danella Sivaparan Mutia. Durika Sivaparan. Tina Ta. Sherry Ann Taylor. Tanuja Tananayagam. Ana Estefania Toledo. Marlene Villanueva. Laurel Eden Waterman. Therese Wiart. Paul Taylor Wilton. Wei Xiao. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Education. Sarah Alam. Vongayeshe Changamire. Helen C.G. Chatburn. Asna Anwar Ali Devani. Matthew Edwards. Nicole Isabel Georgie. Kay Ryan Heritage. Mandana Jafarian. Robert Yagoski. Christy Kerford. Mohammad Salim Khan. Elizabeth Ann McCaig. Courtney Moody. Jasmine Opricio. Joanna Francesca Plucino. Akila Venkatesh. Afra Yusuf. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Arts: Sarah Akkad. Kalahandra Heather Brake. Samantha Cristina Clarizio. Laura Catherine Harvey Coon. Matida Dafe. Kimberly De Silva. Shuna Fu. Casey Lauren Hahn. Feng Yu Nancy Sheng. Jeff Johnson. Amanda Michelle Kerr. Christy Andrea Lazo. Joan Yejin Lee. Yoon Se Lee. Liren Leiderschneider. Kavan Leslie Manning. Shruti Navaratnam. Navi Ram. Michelle Scully. Ling Yao Shu. Chanel Zhang. Narissa Kristen Vickers. Amina Warsawmi. Brooke Erin Wartsman. Ashley Im. Kathleen Ann Ravallo Zaragoza. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Education: Michelle Acosta. Zareen Saima Ahmed. Wafa Ibrahim Alane. Nevin Hatem Al-Kishawi. Janique Amanda Alvarez. Elizabeth Amyat. Shengjie An. Victor Arhen. Sugand Atre. Roger Batchelor. Yuming Bien. Mark Anthony Bryce. Qian Chen. Xin Chen. Xinran Chen. Zhikai Chen. Kit Chang. Taginder Claire. Amy Craze. Jennifer Diamanides. Jordan Campbell Davis. Yimeng Du. Amina Abdul Fareja. Shelka Patrice Francis Williams. Ji Xiao Gao. Yihang Gao. Vasiliki Giannumis. Jia Guo. Dennis Martin Han. Jiani He. Yinqi Huang. Tyler Rose Hunt. Iris Kasuri. Yin Yok Lao. Adrian Lane. Jieying Li. Ximin Li. Zixin Li. Haoliang Liu. Qinyang Liu. Xinyu Liu. Yin Lu. Hao Lu. Yifeng Luo. Vinaya Lutra. Paula Madrigal. Yunying O. Heidi Brooke Parek. Therese Dominga Perucho. Dachizi Piazza Biazzi. Amanda Prue. Jelani Rajit. Sarah Reda Khalil. Shuangxin Ren. Madison Mackenzie Rankovich. Chuanyu Ray. Doha Ramadan Mohammed Saeed. Anne Renee Schubert. Jingzhou Sha. Jiahui Shi. Carrie Shi. Huiping Sit. Laura Snoosens. Yojong Son. Yujie Song. Yuting Song. Megan Leah Stevens. Rongqie Swan. Shuyuan Swan. Kareen Sundararajan. Marianne Swindon. Wafa Saida. Maribeth Maria Elizabeth Tabanera. Reem Tantawi. Amna Tunvir. Anna Gatsis Tarmina. Stephen Martin Toshian. Pooja Tamudharan. Kathin Luis Tivas. Sandra Feng Lin True. Tanya Azucena Vale. Maria Vermeer. Jennifer Vieira. Jean Wong. Ray Wong. Shiqi Wang. Tianyi Wang. Xueying Wang. Sophia Wujai Sandera. Huilin Wu. Yujing Wu. Yatong Xi. Shenyang Xiong. Kexin Xiong. Xinyu Xu. Chuyu Xue. Xinyi Yan. Huayu Zhang. Jiahao Zhang. Junrong Zhang. Rina Zhang. Vicky Weiqi Zhang. Xiaohan Zhang. Jingyi Zhao. Yiming Zhong. Yang Ziyi Zhou. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Teaching: Stephen Diogo Maranucci. Diana Laura Valles Bernal. Tamara Jane Baer. Excuse me, this is PhD of Information. Aditi Bhatia Kaluri. Ellen Forget. Atticus Hawk. Camille Inson. Christine Tran. Yuxing Zhang. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Information: Justin Patrick Abando, Ana Argivio Alves, Adil Mahmoud Ashraf, Ivan Piketov, Angelica Puha, Chelsea Alicia Caranto, Amy Justina Carrera, Brian Chun, Guan Xiao Chen, Xinlu Chen, Zhao Tong Annie Chen, Alexa Chu, Sophie Monique Marianne Corbrière, Julia Costanzo, Billy Crane, Victor Domashniev, Faith Dong, Janine Elizabeth Ducalau, Jacob Stanley Duncan Kaufman, Zainab Farah, Stephen Xavier Fenn, Yulin Fu, Fangming Gu, Nargiz Gulieva, Anne Sackstetter Harar, Daniel Henderson, Bebe Hu, Yuan Hu, Alifia Hussein, Milica Evjetic, Olia Ivanivia Jaworski, Inwo Jing, Vitak Kam, Noah Kei, Isha Khalid, Monica J. Kilich, Alexandra Kersiba, Ayuka Laguda, Nicole Ziqing Lai, Alexandra Mackenzie Landy. Russell Hullum Lau. Amy Sarah Ingbird Lester. Chi Lee. Julie Jolene Lovell. Dreyong Ma. Xuefei Ma. Renee McDermott. Ikra Malik. Danica Mariam. Pranjal Rajesh Misal. Shakib Anjum Mohsin. Whitney O'Hearn. Rebecca May Violet Osborne. Spencer David Patterson. Winnie Peng. Christina Ariana Pruchta. Benjamin Thomas Ravachol. Shumira Ranjith. Christy Lee Sandu. Yiting Shu. Janelle Suarez. Nilufar Tagipur. Claire Louise Trotter. Maria Paula Vidal Valdespino. Yixuan Wang. Ziyi Wang. Trevor Edward Wilkes. Wincy Wu. Junbo Wu. Yiluan Yang. Huiyi Zhang. Qianyi Zhou. Saman Zubair. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Information and Master of Museum Studies. Madeline May Ross Albert. Morgan Jail. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Museum Studies. Isabella Conte. Sophie Hines. Xintian Liu. Candidates from the Faculty of Information who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Information: Michael Shmielev. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Industrial Relations and Human Resources: Jasmine Akbari. Mohammed Manjur Hassan Boyan. Maria Catherine Carlucci. Jiazheng Chen. Winnie Chung. Gurveer Dial. Nashin Faizah. Aniza Faruqi. Wowen Gaw. Emilio Jose Goya Mosquera. Cinzia Hassan. Li Yuan Ho Huang. Mohammed Khalid Jabarkhil. Hamra Anjum Khan. Mahreen Khan. Koganteya Sadhana. Lisa Hannah Leviton. Jiayi Lu. Yang Lu. Zahif Masoom. Muhammad Ali Hossein Ridha. Rasheen Bridgel Odell. Kevin Holun Out. Yujing Pan. Janvi Patel. Shabano Rao. Marissa Amanda Salabi. Megan Scott. Fortini Ioana Siakas. Yutong Sun. Sam Yayapur. Janice Yuan. Candidate from the Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering for awarding the Certificate in Human Resource Management: Belinda Hoyen Kwan. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy: Katrin Dahl. Trish Lenz. Olive Lyons. Rachel Victoria Pasco. Carrie Jacqueline West. Ruth Marie Wilson. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Social Work: Emily Susan Abergel. Janae Annellen Adolfidi. Jasmine Mala Bagwandin. Vida Bonsu. Olivia Boros. Brianna Lynn Bork Holmberg. Crystal Saquanyosa Gail Brandt. Michelle Denise Carranza. Jen Charters. Tenzin Tsomo Chime. Kenley Cowell. James Crittenden. Shauna Dimitri. Cindy Du. Victoria Lynn Donkin. Alicia Douglas. Siobhan Dowling. Arifa Duki. Alexia Galloway Alenga. Dan Chun Gao. Eugenia Garcia Pena. Ashlyn Priya Gill. Miret Hanala. Molly Heinzman. Crystal Brooke Hewick. Andres Hidalgo. Megan Alexandra Jacobs. Charsene Francine Johnny. Alice Chuk In Khan. Patrick E. Keating. Amanda Lockman. Catherine Marie Lang. Ziyen Lum. Sophia Solgi Lee. Jenna Little. Stefania Marcinkiewicz. Cynthia Moran. Linda Clara Nothing. Shishir Pandey. Pashan Begovic. Alana Pauli. Rachel Dina Patronek. Swiman Patayanan. Sharmeen Rashid. Natasha Sachikapo Lalonde. Chloe Short. Denise Isabel Silva. Liliane Jade Soulier Lamb. Levy Jamie Felix Theriault. Zoe Laurelyn Thornton. Brittany Troch. Gloria Bethlehem Uku. Zachary Daniel Van Horn. Dahlia Marie Vionnet. Jiahui Wang. Dylan White. Reese Terry Williams. Ashley Wilson. Salwa Mazan Yari. Sammy Chow.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all of those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
As we conclude Convocation, I wish to thank all of you for your participation and your patience. To the families and friends and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You have made this moment more memorable for each member of the graduating class. And I would like to thank Chancellor Wes Hall for presiding over today's ceremony. I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends of the university who participated in this convocation, whose names you will find in the program. Chancellor, I now invite you to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this, your special day, I hope we'll see you often in the years to come, and I invite you to stay connected. We will be very interested in your journey, and we know that you'll make an impact for the better in whatever path you choose. Concilium, demissum est.